clay is still softening. It's cold in here. It's probably in the 50s right now, and clay's going to take a little while to heat up. So I think I'll eat my lunch and come back and get to work on this. Now, first thing I'm going to do is redo this cup because it's too big, and I'm going to do it out of clay, but my clay is still cold because it's so darn cold in here. Oh, I should have stayed in my house. I'm just going to hollow it out a little bit. This tool's worthless. See, that's the difference between a really good tool and a really bad tool. This one I've had for a while, but see, after a while the wire just starts turning. This holds it in, but it doesn't last forever, especially when you use it on clay and stuff. This, if it starts moving, I can just tighten up this little Allen wrench or Allen screw in here, and it tightens it down and it's good. But that one is worthless. I'm gonna have to throw it away. So it's worth the money to buy the best tool in the first place instead of a mediocre tool that's just slammed together for art students. This is a real artist tool here. Okay, I'm just gonna put the coffee inside the cup here, and the way I do that is I just try to even out the edge of the cup, and then I want the, since he's going to have it at an angle, I want to have the coffee at an angle too. Alright, that cup's quite a bit smaller, but I still got to put the detail in it, so I'm going to do that now. Add 2 inches to the base. In that direction. And I'll add 1.25 inches to the base here. I'm just building a wall that I'll fill in behind with clay, and it'll give you my limit for the width of the base. Yeah. it's just a matter of filling in behind the wall that I created, which brings it up to the level of the base that I've already got on it. I thought I'd put the design-wise, the reason I want to put the coffee pot on this side is because it sort of draws your attention back from the cup down to the coffee pot, and so it works better design-wise. In all compositions in sculpture, from the beginning of time, from the Greeks down to now, triangles and S-curves make up, and circles make up composition. And that's all I do is you get those elements in your sculpture, painting or drawing, and your composition will work out. I'm going to make the fire pit, which will be about there. Yeah. And I'm going to put some rocks on the outside of the fire pit. This would be kind of a, you know, if he's on the trail, it might be a fire pit that was made by somebody else in years past, and it just kept being used by people as they rode the trail and then camped. Now there'd be ash built up inside here, so the base of these rocks would be filled in too. Ash. And there'd be sticks in the fire. That morning fire would be cooling down because he's getting ready to leave. So there wouldn't be as much wood left. This would be just maybe a piece that I got to figure out how to do this without costing a fortune to do it. What I'll do is make a can of beans that have been opened, and one of the things that defeated the Indian nations out west was the fact that they had to break off and go hunt food because they had no supply lines. The reason the white man was so dominant is because of things like canned foods and flour and dried meats and things like that they could just go to a general store and get, and that came from back east. The real reason the Indians didn't defeat the white man. It's not because they couldn't fight. They just didn't have the supply lines. All right. Got the beginnings of the storyline here. What I might do is put his bedroll, or might put a bedroll there that he's wrapped up. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. But that's going to be it for today. Made the cup smaller. I think that looks a lot better now. Still need to work on his hand that's holding the cup. And I think it's going to work out okay. I think the coffee pot's going to be a small one, about this tall. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I just running out of time. It took a little bit of time trying to get everything fixed up here. But I think that's going to look good. All right, everybody, have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.